You know, it started a long time ago. People ask me how long I've been in the firewood business. It's about 51 years. I started in 1966. I cut my first cord of wood. I was in 7th grade. We lived outside of San Juan Capistrano at Rancho Carrillo, and we had no electricity or telephone. My dad was into cattle, and that's why we lived out at Rancho Carrillo, is he leased the Forest Service property out by Tanaja and Oak Flats, and we ran cattle out there. That's why we moved out in the boonies. And we didn't have any electricity or telephone, so we had a fireplace as our only heat. So my mom and dad went on a weekend and said, do not drive the truck. They went and left the kids. I have a brother and 3 sisters, left us up on the hill by ourselves with plenty of food. And as soon as they left, I found the keys to the truck, grabbed the chainsaw, and went out in the woods and cut a cord of oak and had it stacked up perfect for them. And it just went from there into high school. I cut my first 100 cords of wood and just parlayed from there. And I met a gentleman named Pat Mahoney in high school. And he started West Coast Arborists. And I had the firewood, and it just made a good marriage together. We're really good friends, and I'm the firewood division. And what he does is he has all these cities. He has 240 cities under contract, and they remove the trees. And when they're doing removals, either street widening or diseased trees, they'll go ahead and take the tree down. And when they're doing removals, they'll load the logs into one box. They grind the stumps. And put the stump grindings over in the same box and haul them out to us. And then when it gets dumped out is when I sort them out and push the stump grinds, and the stump grindings get separated out, and we sift them and we turn it into topsoil and planter mix, and it goes back into the holes that we dig out on the street trees to fill the holes back up. So nothing gets wasted, everything gets recycled.
The whole tree?
Everything. Yeah. Every tree we remove, we have a deal work with the cities that we'll replant. We have 3 nurseries, and we plant 2 trees in its place somewhere in the city. My passion is the firewood. I've done it for so many years. I love to create these big, enormous, beautiful hills of wood that are just perfectly symmetrical. And come winter time, it's sad for me that I have to sell it. People think I'm crazy, but I just would like 2 or 3 years in a row not have to sell a stick of wood and see how much I could generate. So my wife thinks I'm a woodaholic.
What